I got the stream, bro. You good? Yeah, I stream every game.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, in Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Dallas Cowboys. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Tight. 19. Let's go now. Gotta be lying. Let's go.
They go play action here on first down. And incomplete to open things up. CeeDee Lamb is intended target. And that'll bring up second down. We look at this Browns defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. He'll swing this out to Blue. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. The Cowboys at 10-4 on the year. And they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful. And I expect them to do just that.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 38-yard line. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Cowboy 80.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw here on first down. That is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
A man who was both a prep and collegiate star here in the Lone Star State, Devon Achane.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How are we going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
A gain there of 30 big ones. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. He'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Now the extra point. Oh, this is blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Come on, come on.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Lamb's first catch of the game. Good for a first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Drag him 60.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And out of bounds right around the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Let's go now.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field and took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Back to throw again. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. The great move couldn't free him. Taken down at the 10. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10.
At the 10-yard line.
They'll look to throw. It is caught at the 7-yard line. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to...
Touchdown, Cowboys! A great effort there. With touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Cowboys are able to stretch out their lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Let's go now.
On play action, they'll throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Here we go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Browns sack. Tyree Wilson in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Pass complete to Tolbert on the crossing route. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring out fourth down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Cleveland offense ready to go as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Second down and 4. They'll set up a throw. This one thrown underneath to Achane. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
And, Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Browns first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
To the right side, catch made by Ibuka.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on it.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Outright, he finds Tolbert.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They go play action here on first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Let's go now. Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. Auburn now for the point after. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6.
Makes the score Cowboys 28, round 6. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
And he's way down into Dallas territory inside the Cowboy 15. A big play that time for Cleveland. 53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Now he's going to step up and run. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Back
to throw. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo.
From the left hash, a chip shot here.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And the deficit falls under 20 now. It's a 19-point game.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready, set.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Now he'll tuck this and run. Boy, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Second and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10.
70 Lions. Warriors 70. Let go.
He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
37 on the play. And the Browns first down.
Okay, ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ready. Steady.
Back to throw here. Looking deep downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Browns are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Again, it's Achane. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Now he's going to step up and run.
Wow.
Down the sideline he goes. And finally wrestled down at the 11. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Hadn't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. 6.
They'll look to throw here. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Antonio Johnson. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Ready, ready. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35.
That's my rookie Delp.
27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Ooh, with a juke. And he's free going down left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 65 yards.
His big ass be making me laugh, bro. He be doing that to everybody. It's crazy.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that will bump the lead up to 26. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
I've been working on it.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go now.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
I think I hit you.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to get the football back at their own 17.
I couldn't tell you because I had no idea.
Looking to put a drive together.
Warriors 70. Tag. Cowboy 80. 18. Pioneer. Let's go.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He'll get this into the hands of Price. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
My 2nd year or 3rd year wide receiver. He cold.
Ready.
They'll look to throw.
Oh my.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated.
You said what?
Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back
I
helping
do?
the front helping the back. The
I got
pressure
him
got
from the
home on that
Bucks.
last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time.
I don't mean to laugh, bro, but you funny.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Back to throw again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
He tried to one-hand that mother.
Incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
That's wild.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw again. Touchdown, Cowboys! From 6 yards away. And the Cowboys have got it on cruise control.
delivery good with a PAT.
Learning the switch sticks this Madden is real crucial, bro.
So after the touchdown,
That's something you're gonna have to go into like head-to-head and start practicing a little bit because it helps a lot.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
I do too.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one,
you're in a hard division to run on, though.
Would snowball,
so I wouldn't take it.
Did, especially on the scoreboard.
Right.
2nd and 6. Firing
Hit him.
Here, that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Hold the ready.
Yeah.
Tag. 60.
Now back to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Here we go. Here we go.
First down.
Does that used to be Sanders or something?
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause. Forcing the incompletion.
They all do.
That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Bro, why are y'all playing so fucking dumb?
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Yeah.
Well, still in the 3rd quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't
that's
it?
a good play. That's
A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there.
You got some nice pieces, though.
Helps reestablish some confidence in him to run
you
this
got
offense.
some nice pieces, though.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
I don't think they're terrible. Oh, no. No!
And a terrific return as they finally do stop it.
That motherfucker's cold, bro.
Inside the 15.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field.
Yeah, that's the Rams
almost like
offense.
it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover.
That running back is unrealistic.
But boy, what a tough spot they're in.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
A great effort
Because I don't know. When Q was with me, that motherfucker led the league in defensive tackle
And the
sacks.
Cowboys get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Do you be using the stunts?
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Yeah, the defensive line stunts? When you pick
So
up
after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
when you're on defense and you hold down the play you're picking, and then you'll see what defensive line stunts need to be happening, where you can take this 4-man.
As they knock him down hard at the end.
I'll clip one of mine, and I'll show you what I'm talking about.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Back now in Arlington. And this is a blowout.
Yeah, stunts
so
in this game are very important. You'll have to get those down.
Very one-sided affair. He's going to look deep down the field.
Well, I was about to be mad as fuck.
Incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Ready.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's
He
a
was
chance.
just rushed.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. This one thrown underneath to Achane. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Thought I would be able to bait you a little bit.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 5. They'll drop to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Nick Bosa getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Back to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play.
They're not, though. That's the crazy part.
It's going to be 2nd and goal.
I just try to get them to play as disciplined as possible, but I'm not as good as everyone else.
The slot man in motion right.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
That's my safety.
Yeah. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
No. Oh, that might be. Actually, I don't know.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Cowboys 63, Browns 23.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And
I just think in the red zone, you're way too predictable.
Zone, so that's going to be spotted
if that makes sense.
30-yard line.
You're going to have to go create a playbook, bro, of all your favorite plays that you have, and then you're going to have to grind a little bit.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we...
Jesus fucking Christ.
And all the way down to
Sorry, God. Sorry, God. I'm getting mad.
A big play that time for Cleveland. 43 yards.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Achane.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
That's another Browns first down. First and goal.
Throwing, Sanders.
That's complete right around the 8.
They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Well, it's time to give real credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nope.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back.
That's probably the best
the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
63. Browns.
So still lots of work left
Unless
to
he
do,
got
but
hurt.
here comes the onside kick.
Set to kick off.
Then you may have subbed him on accident.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables.
And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. 70 race. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Chop 60. Chop 60. 60 versus. 60 versus. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bob.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. Let go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away,
it's kind of like
a touchdown,
little bit of a delay with
but
my
instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. This is caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And a decisive advantage became even more decisive. They already had the win in hand, but they keep pressing the tempo.
Sometimes they'll automatically sell it
with another touchdown reception.
Would you consider that touchdown a reward to all the tight ends on their roster for their effort today? Not just running their routes, but all the time they spent in the trenches, laying down blocks, doing the little things to help that offense succeed. And for doing all of that, They definitely want one of their tight ends to get a touchdown to really seal this blowout.
Yeah, I know. You picked him right before I got him.
Across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
People always go after speed first.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Tate didn't have anything on him.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Fucking menace.
Nick Bosa. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Sanders. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
3rd down and 13. Now Sanders. And that is incomplete. Well, the pressure there on 3rd down.
That boy don't play, bro.
4th down coming up. The Browns send out their punter now.
I think against the Steelers, when I blew him out, I think Bosa was the main reason why I did. Ain't nobody blocking.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time.
And he has
Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Return ability.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
What a fucking, he's supposed to keep going across the field.
But it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
19 Lions. Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Ooh, what a fucking move.
And the Browns are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Yeah.
The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Ready, set.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Shadur. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Sanders to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away.
That's that D-line stunts I told you about.
Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
A big play here for Dallas. And even 50 yards.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Aubrey good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play? As Sanders has it poked free. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And that
good game, bro.
Finish to this ball game.
Well, fans